Bob Ricks has successfully joined the channel.
At the center position, standing 6'11", number 50, number 50. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'3", number 27, Cameron Tyson. Starting at the other guard, at 6
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
At the power forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 88, Romeo Weeds. The other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 34, Anthony Mooney.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. On with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely super excited about this.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. And you take a look at this home team. Right now they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. 2 games back. Now the starting group for the visitors. They got Smith, and it's Horton in at the shooting guard. Pass to Weems. Here's Mooney. Floats one. Now Smith. Here's Horton. And here is Holmes. Jacks up a 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Tyson. To the right side. Mooney gets a very good look and converts.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Ediako's shot is off. Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's the screen. Mooney, good.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking at it, but thank you for your honesty in that.
Personal foul, first team foul.
So it's the visitors now. It's a 3-point game. Holmes setting the pick for Smith with the shot. Rebounded by Weems. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Tyson. 8 points his last outing. Here's Mooney. Pass to Weems. Clock at 6. Three-pointer on the way. Mooney, no good. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. When it comes to Jamal Murray, coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer who can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there, help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Tyson. Puts it up from 12. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Now here is Smith over to the left wing. Latrey. It's good from long range. Smith's got 5.
That's great elevation there, Dennis Smith Jr. getting off the floor to shoot that J.
Well, we talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to ranch in the East or West.
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
Can't cash in from close range. Being in the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. Pass to Mooney. Here's Tyson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Holmes. Smith with it. And it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
On defense, the home team. Pass to Horton. Here's Bediako. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Holmes. There's the 3. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be
you and I would pay for the ticket, but I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Here's Smith. He has 5. Shot from 12. Drained for 2 points. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Smith Jr. working on his shot and now working to get going in the mid-range.
Here's Mooney.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First personal foul, second.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Horton. 9 points last game out. Here's Tyson. Misses the 3. And a lowly 30% to start this game out. Bouknight, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Tyson. Had the space there, but it's offline. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Here's Horton. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Smith, no luck. Here's Mooney. He's got 6. Bouknight, no good. To the paint. Horton, that's good.
Now, when Dennis Smith Jr. is dropping those kind of passes, it's going to help the offense just run a bit more smooth.
Down low, here's Mooney, and he jams it with authority.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game.
I agree. Young outside. Here's Horton. Right wing takes the three. The shot no good. Tyson. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. I can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. Now here's Bouknight. Still scoreless. 4, that's good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Screen by Young. Here's Horton. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 7. To start this game off about 41% from the floor. There's the pick.
2 minutes remaining.
Top of the key. And it's Tyson with the rebound. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Young. Plays it up and banks it in. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. Reese, he's guarded by Williams. Reese the pass to Bouknight. The 3-ball. The rebound by Young. Just about an even 40% to start. Pass to Horton. Here's Tyson. Here's Pickett. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. .56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Defended by Young. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Third team foul. Reese. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Williams. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So both teams changing it up here. No luck that time either. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And here is Bouknight. No scoring in this one. To the wing right side. 4, no luck. Here's Pickett, guarded by 4. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Team foul. Shooting for the away team. Pickett taking 2 shots.
it's tied up with that one. That one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. 11 seconds left in the first. Here's Weems. To end the drought. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Leading by just 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job. And those players are hungry, they're driven. See, at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
2 shots.
We've got Bouknight, and it's Weems in at the 3. Young is out there with Richardson, and it's Pickett in at the 3 slot. We've got Bouknight, and it's Weems in at the 3, the small forward. The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Been terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Richardson is out there with Young. And it's Tyson in at the 4 slot. Here's Pickett, guarded by 4. Pickett, that's good. Pickett's got 5 now. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Pickett, no good. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
That evens the score.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Richardson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry and they've played physical.
That's good from Richardson. And Richardson drops them both. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Bouknight. Here's Weems. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ford. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Pickett. He has 5. Young outside. Pass to Holmes. From the arc. No good that time. 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's Ford. A rebound by Young. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Pickett, guarded by Ford. Holmes, that's a screen. In the corner, it's Richardson. Out to the wing. Pass to Pickett. Beyond the arc. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Get ready for your dance team.
had a chance to check out stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Pass to Mooney. Hits it from three-point range. Mooney's got 11 points.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Smith up top. He's got 9. Here's Pickett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
It's good. This game is all even. Here's Smith. 12 points his last outing. Hung outside. Here's Tyson. Can't nail the jumper.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
They set the pick. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Young pass to Smith. From deep. It's rebounded by Mooney. Mooney's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Smith. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned. One of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming at. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Tyson. Off target with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Fades and shoots. Bediako grabs the miss.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on it.
And that goes out of bounds. No keep possession. So both teams making some changes here. Off the inbound. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Weems. That one is no good. It's a close game here in Boston. Pass to Holmes. Here's Bediako. Pocket 6. In the corner, Smith with it. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Tyson with the rebound. 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Pass to Horton. Here's Bediako. And he comes up with the deuce.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Mooney. Last time out he had 14 points. Takes it inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Tyson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Bediako grabs the miss. Bediako's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith feeling it out a bit. Can't hit from in close.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Oh, good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Horton. Holmes wide open. He fired. Drains the three-pointer. Holmes got 5 points now this quarter.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Covered by Smith. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Number 1, Dennis Smith.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Dance Cam! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go! It's all good. Let's see what you got.
Check out stats for the machine. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Here's Smith. He's got 9. Pass to Holmes. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Mooney. Mooney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Weems. Here's Mooney. 13 points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Mooney taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your... Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he said.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
To the inside. And it's all evened up. He's got 10.
Not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Horton. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Mooney. Mooney's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. 3 seconds left. No good. Shot missing. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
39.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Malone. Mike, with that slow start, what did you like about how your team managed to stay in the game?
If you're not making shots, you got to impact the game in other ways. So I thought our defense was terrific. Now we just got to find a way to make some open looks, get to the basket, and keep that defense at a high level.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did. And we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings. How much weight do you put on the power rankings against the actual standings?
I know a lot of folks like to analyze the stats, but in terms of teams' true power, wins and losses are the only numbers that matter.
Well, height and weight are pretty important numbers too, not to mention rings. I got you dominated in all the numbers, Kenny.
Well, we're not talking about any of those numbers right now, big fella, as normally you're just bringing it back to you.
Shooting below 35%, unacceptable. Makes the game closer than it needs to be. But also, credit the defense they were facing.
Yeah, staying connected to shooters, trying to contest everything. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from the machine.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
About 33% not happy with their play on that end. They've got Dennis Smith, and it's Horton in at the 2. Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The shot no good. Tyson.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Smith. That one doesn't go.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
At the line for your home team, Darlong. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The visitors with the ball. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. And that will conclude this long 7-game road trip. The 3. Rebounded by Weems.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts. And they're still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Tyson. And easy 2 points on the layup. Tyson's got 6.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
To the left side wing. Now Smith. He's got 9. Down low. Here's Bediako.
Dennis Smith Jr. being decisive in the pick and roll doesn't just help him. It helps his teammates out.
Being a pretty low 34% thus far. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Holmes got his 3rd basket of the night.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
A baseline J, and the shot goes down. 14 points for him.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Bediako. A floater. It's rebounded by Mooney. Mooney's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Tyson. Horton with the rebound. Pass to Holmes. Smith on the wing. Holmes has a screen. Puts it up. Smith, no good.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Here's Tyson. Five to shoot. Another shot. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smith. Stolen. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Holmes from downtown. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Recognizing spacing on the floor there, Dennis Smith Jr. with a nice job of delivering.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, this is the
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Over to the wing. Pass to Mooney. 6 on the shot clock. Tries a 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9. 67% shooting. Gone a lackluster 3. To the paint. Here's Smith. The layup missed.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Pass to Bediako. Here's Horton. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Mooney. Mooney's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Tyson.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Being an ugly 27% since halftime. Pass to Holmes. Here's Horton. 9 points in the game so far. And they get it. The offensive rebound to Holmes. 3-pointer. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to Mooney. From beyond the arc, Bediako grabs the miss. Being 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Smith kicks to Holmes. Here's Horton. Now here is Smith. Shot on the wing. Up again. It's good on the putback.
could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Pass to Tyson. No good from outside. Smith with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Yeah, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Covered by Smith. Pass to Tyson. They set the pick. Lets it go with the three. Bediako grabs the miss. Tyson's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Bediako. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Mooney. Mooney's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Tyson. Can't cash in from the high post.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Rebounded by Weems.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Mooney. Here's Weems. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shoots a three. Bediako grabs the miss. Bediako's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Horton. He's got 9. Pass to Smith. From about 19 feet, a shot missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The visitors with the ball. Pass to Pickett. There's a good screen. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Brent with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Being 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Baker passes to Pickett. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the away team, Pickett. At the line for one.
A troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Now here's Bouknight. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Ford. Just 5 to shoot. And here is Bouknight. For the three. That shot is off. It's Young on the wing. Count the basket.
2 minutes. Young.
1:56 left in the third. Defended by Young. Up and in on the layup. He's got 20.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Horton. He's got 9 for the tie. No good there.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
And that one, good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
1:09 left to play here in the third. Here's Tyson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. 1:03 left to play in the third. And here is Bouknight. They set the pick. Good on the triple. Bouknight's got 6 points. Pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Pass to Tyson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
For the away team, Tyson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Bouknight passes to Ford. Inside, here's Reese. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Down low, Tyson. No good with the layup. Being a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Bouknight. There's the triple. He can't hit that time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Leading by 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Michael Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Stops and run. Stops and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on. We got to get this win.
Trying to stoke the fire under his team. Mike Malone asking his guys to seize the moment.
And this is the time when the leaders on the court need to step up, take control, and make things happen.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
Young.
They've got Jones. Young is out there with Richardson. And it's Tyson in at the 4. Young's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Now here's Bouknight to the left wing. To the middle. Here's Reese. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the inside. Here's Jones. That shot off. Pass to Ford. A 3. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Pickett. In the corner, it's Richardson. Here's Tyson. 6 to shoot. Young from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Richardson. Here's Pickett. To tie it up. Sinks the three-pointer. And that makes it a tie ball game. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here is Bouknight. Pass to Ford. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Young with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Richardson against Ford. Good work there as it goes. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Young taking his time here. Pass to Jones. Here's Tyson. Just 5 on the clock. Out left to the wing. Pickett, no good. Pickett's gone 4 of 12 from the floor. Ford passes to Bouknight. Puts up a deep 3. rebound by Young.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Jones sets the pick for Young. Oh, good with the triple. And about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bouknight. This one for three. The rebound by Young.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Jones against Ford. Here's Tyson.
Bulls keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Bouknight. To the wing on the left. They set the screen. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Jones with the screen on 4. Here's Young. He nails it, and we're tied up. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now here's Bouknight. And Jones pulls it down.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Ford against Richardson. Back to Young. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
And your dance team.
Got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D.
Anyone here?
Thanks so much, David. Out to the wing to end the run. And it's Weems missing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Mooney. Mooney's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Tyson. Pass to Mooney. The high post shot and right on target with the switch. Mooney's got 19 points.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Bediako. Lets a floater go. That shot misses. The struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Tyson. Clock at 6. That one goes in. 24 points for him.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Here's Horton. To the paint. Here's Smith. Pass to Horton. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Weems.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in?
Travis.
Let's see.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Your home team.
On Saturday, then on Monday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Here's Mooney. And a miss there on the triple. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Pass to Tyson. Over to the left wing. Lets it fly. And the wing jumper offline. Gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Now, here's Holmes. Here's Bediako. Here's Horton. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Mooney. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mooney's got 22 points. About 47% here in the fourth. Smith kicks to Holmes. Smith outside. High arcing shot. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
He rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Holmes setting the big for Smith. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Mooney. He tries for three. Doesn't go that time.
Are you asleep?
44% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Horton. That's good.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. It was not going to be denied.
Dennis Smith. Second personal foul. First team foul.
J-Lo.
At the line for your home team, Darrell taking 2 shots.
Okay, I thought I lost you.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he hits both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
But it's fine.
There's 1:38 left in the game. Here's Horton. Can't hit from 12. Around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And there's the foul on the shot. They'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your home team, Mooney. 2 shots.
Nope, not dead yet, lol.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Good on both.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
And about 45% from the floor in the fourth. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Weems. Weems got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. That gives them the lead. Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
Here's Horton. Tries again, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Just tired and sleepy.
And that one misses. Being a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. They get it back. Pass to Weems. Bediako grabs the miss. Smith the pass to Horton. Here's Bediako. Smith outside. Three-pointer. No good that time.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Covered by Smith. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
So after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
All right, fans, it's Dance Can time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Look at those moves. Oh, no, no.
They could win it. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. They've got Smith. And it's Bediako in at the 5 down low. Here's Weems. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Horton. From deep. Bediako. Out to Smith. Here's the 3. And the ball goes out of play following the shot.
Away team ball.
Home team on D. Goes up again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team, number 22, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Pass to Mooney. Out left to the wing. Here's the screen. Here's Weems. Clock at 4. Here's Tyson. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Smith kicks to Holmes. Back to Smith. Shoots the 3. That one's not going to go. At 36% of the night, they've got to step it up offensively. Down low. Goes back up. Can't capitalize inside. Gotten off to a rough start here in overtime. Missing 4 consecutive to start the period. Pass to Holmes for 3. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Here's Mooney. Shoots a 3. Bediako grabs the miss. Here's Horton. No good on the 3. Got only 1 of their first 5 shots to drop here in overtime. Tries yet again, and the layup is up and in.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
At a 32% clip from the field, they're just not executing. Pass to Holmes. Here's Horton. Now Holmes. It's rebounded by Mooney. Mooney's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. A floater. Rebounded by Holmes. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Smith the pass to Horton. Tipped away. just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
With some arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Horton. They need this one. It doesn't go for him. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. To the inside. It's good. 28 points for him.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Takes a 3. That shot off the mark.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Dennis Smith, third personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, Darlong, shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Darlong.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And so Michael Malone calls a timeout. And what's their best move at this point?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Horton. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Weems. 23 seconds left in overtime. To the left wing. Releases. Bediako grabs the miss.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so they get the victory here at home. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Austin, approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant, how much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
Here we go. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Here's Flynn. Pass to Peterson. Here's Flynn from outside the arc. Drains the triple.
The pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Tyson. Austin grabs the miss. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Peterson. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Here's Mooney. And another shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Number 50, taking 2 shots.
That one misses. He hits the second from the line. Here's Flynn. He had 9 points in his last time out. Out to the wing. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Fires the three. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Weems. Austin grabs a miss.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Elbow shot, and the jumper is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Pass to Tyson. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Puts up a 3. Peterson, no good. Peterson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. I asked him what their biggest challenge would be defensively, and his quick answer was Scoot Henderson. He said Henderson's as explosive as they come. We can't let him get out on the break and control the pace. Their hope is to force Henderson to operate in the half-court offense, but Scoot may have other ideas, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Peterson. Last game for him, he picked up 10. The 3 is up. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
The shot by Tyson, no good. Austin leading by 4. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Lots of room. And once again, off the mark by Austin.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he liked back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Weems, still without a bucket. And there's the screen. Here's Tyson. To win the cold spell. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Pass to Flynn. Charity stripe shot. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Flynn's got 5 now.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. He mistake in the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Second, the Spurs.
This is a squad that will tax you for any mistake or loose ball. They know how to snatch the rock and run flat out to make sure they capitalize.
Here's Tyson. No points yet. Here's Mooney. Connects from downtown. And it's Austin with the ball. Here's Peterson. Pass to Flynn. Takes a three. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Here's Tyson. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And there's a pick. Six on the shot clock. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Flynn, the pass to Clark. Here's Flynn. Shot is up. The rebound by Mooney.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Weems. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Releases. It's good from the top of the key.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Here's Flynn. 5 points in the game. Clark with the screen. Flynn, pass to Clark.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Austin shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Austin. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Sends it home from three-point land.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Flynn. He's been contributing over 15 a game. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Austin. Shooting 23%. Not great so far. Here's Tyson. Good work there as it goes.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
And it's Austin with the ball. It's a three-point game.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed 3 points and just couldn't convert. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Tries a 10-footer. Shot clock at 3. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Spurs. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. Behind 2 games.
Seeing where Austin is, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
Well, they had a plan coming into this year, and they stuck with it, and it's worked out to perfection.
Here's Mooney. Pass to Tyson. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Tyson's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Flynn, pass to Clark. Back to Flynn. Here's Mamukelashvili. Out left to the wing. Here's Flynn. He's got 5. From deep. The rebound by Mooney. Flynn's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Tyson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Give him 8.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Spurs shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Pass to Peterson. Here's Mamukelashvili. Sissoko passes to Mamukelashvili. Drops in the 3.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Here's Bouknight. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. To the left side wing. Here's Tyson. Footer. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Mamukelashvili, no good. Shooting 33% in the first quarter. Here's Bouknight. No made baskets yet.
2 minutes remaining.
The three-pointer off the mark. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Sissoko. Here's Peterson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Austin. Peterson taking 2 shots.
First one falls. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Bouknight. 1:44 left in the first quarter here. Austin grabs a miss.
Normally he drains that.
To the wing on the left. Mamukelashvili passes to Sissoko. Here's Mamukelashvili. Pass to Sissoko. 6 to shoot. Here's Peterson. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Weems, trailing by 2. There's a screen. No good. Unable to win this run. Well, the Spurs shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Peterson. The layup off target.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Three-pointer, Bouknight. The rebound by Sissoko. Down low. 16 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Peterson. Three-pointer. Shot that time, not on target. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Austin ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Austin so far, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Sissoko. Got a hand on it. And for the Spurs, drives to the hoop. The rebound by Sissoko. And Austin shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. To the paint. And that one drops. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play.
Austin foul call. Number 22. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bouknight. Still no points. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the left wing. Here's Ford. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On offense, here's Austin. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Pass to Sissoko. Just 5 to shoot. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a 6th man if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
Finish on the layup. He has 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Weems. He's got 5. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Bouknight. Pure from 3-point range. Bouknight's got 5.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Pass to Sissoko. Lets it go from deep. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 3.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The fader. No luck on that one. For Austin, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Inside. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Bouknight. There's a screen. Fires for 3. The rebound by Sissoko. Sissoko's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Weems. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Weems has got 8 here in this quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here he goes. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Shooting around 35% from the field so far. To the inside. Pass to Bouknight. The three is up. Austin grabs a miss.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
To the middle. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for Dance Jam. If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Yeah, let's see those moves. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
Taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. The Spurs, number 1.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
The visitors with the ball. Over to the wing. Pass to Mooney. And they get it back. Here's Bouknight. To the paint. And they turn it over. Stepped on the line that time. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Inside, here's Clark. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's an 8-point Austin lead.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Clark grabs the board. Austin leading by 8. The steal. Drills it from deep. He has 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Peterson. He has 6. Let's go with a 3. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Flynn, pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Flynn. He's got 5. To the inside. Clark laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Clark's got 7.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Down low. And the shot's good. Here's Flynn. Pass to Peterson. Here's Mamukelashvili. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And he drops it first. He does not get the second one. Gone 8 of 15 in the second. Here's Tyson. Give him 8. Clark on the double. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Inbound. And he sinks the layup. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Foul. Number 4. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Mooney. Here's Tyson. Give him 8 points now. Austin grabs a miss. Clark's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Flynn. Inside. Pass to Peterson. Clock is at 3. He tries for 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. It's a close game here in Boston. And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Here's Peterson. He's got 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Foul. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Shooting 47% so far in the second. Pass to Tyson. Here's Weems. To the wing, right side. Here's Tyson. Give him 8. Looking to get back on track. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now. The Spurs shooting a nice 50% for the game. Flynn, pass to Clark. Flynn on the attack. Off with the layup. Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for the away team, Mooney. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one drops. He ties it up. There's a minute 12 left in the first half of this one. Here's Peterson. He has 7. Launches a 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Here's Tyson. Launches it. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Flynn. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Clark, no good.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Tyson. There's 14 seconds left in the second. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Peterson. Off target with the 3. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
42.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
You take a look at the Spurs, they're holding steady near the top of the rankings. Definitely one of the better teams here at the midway point.
In position to make some noise come playoff time. We'll see.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. There's a screen. Here's Weems. The floater. Rebounded by Flynn. The Spurs shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Peterson. Back to Flynn. Clark with the screen. Clock at 6. Flynn's shot is off.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Austin grabs a miss. Clark's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Flynn. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Flynn's got 8 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Weems. Give him 8 points now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 11.
Weems.
Here's Flynn. Clark with the screen. Takes the 3. That one is off. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Mooney. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Rough start to the second half for them. Only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Flynn. Here's Peterson from deep. He buries it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 4.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Peterson. First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. Tyson. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one's no good. Austin leading by 3. Puts it up. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 9 rebounds now.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Flynn, 5 on the clock. Misses the 3.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
To the paint, Weems banked it in off the glass. Weems has got 10 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Clark. Comes up empty down low. Got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Mooney. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And for the Spurs, they're shooting around 41%. Pass to Flynn. Lets the three fly. The shot no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Weems. 10 points for him. Here's Tyson. No good on the three. And it's Austin with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
For the lead. The putback. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. They still need this. Peterson, that one's good. 12 points for him.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Shooting just 33% so far in this game. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
And shoots. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. He's got 13.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Here's Flynn. Give him 8. Pass to Peterson. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Tyson. 11 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Weems for the lead. Austin grabs a miss. Clark's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Flynn. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Here's Peterson. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Tyson. Here's the pick. Driving inside, and that one good. Tyson's got 13 now. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Here's Flynn. Here's the 3. That shot off the mark.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Ooh, a nice shot by Mooney.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Flynn. From downtown. No good that time.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
To get back on track, and he makes it. Flynn's got 5 points in the quarter.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for Malachi Flynn.
And when you see the decline his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's not playing that type of gritty, intense D that he's used to. That's a part of his game he needs to bring back.
Shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Tyson. 13 points in the game. Bouknight can't get it to go.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Peterson. He's got 12. Pass to Sissoko. There's the 3. Bouknight with a rebound. Shooting just 35% from the floor. Here's Ford. Here's Tyson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tyson's got 15.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Sissoko. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. For the tie. The shot no good. Here's Tyson. 15 points in the game. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. On Monday, then on Thursday.
And for that game against Texas, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Austin making a switch here. Bass is checked in. Well, the Spurs shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Pass to Sissoko. Shoots from 12. Counted.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Tyson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for the away team, Tyson taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Richardson's checked in for Bass. And he sinks the second.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Sissoko. Outside Richardson for the tie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Bouknight. They set the pick. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got his 5th rebound in this one. For the lead. And it's good on the layup. He's got 5. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
On the take. Here's Bouknight. Jacks up a 3. Austin grabs a miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. The Spurs, 4th.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Austin.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ball stolen. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for Austin, number 22. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
He's perfect from the line this time.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
27 seconds left to play in the third. Hits a three-pointer. And Austin shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. They set a pick. Here's Sissoko. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Austin ahead, up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. Shooting 35% so far in this one. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Bouknight. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
And for the Spurs. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Bouknight. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 2. Fader on the way. The shot, no good. And it's Austin with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Sissoko. The layup misses.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Bouknight. And he hits it to tie the game.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And Austin shooting just 37% so far in this one. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Mamukelashvili. Sinks that one from the post. Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Floats one up, and he takes it up and lays it in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Mamukelashvili. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. They set the screen to take the lead. Sinks it from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's good for 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Here's Bouknight. And down it goes. 2 points. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. To the middle. And he comes up with a bucket. Give him 20.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ford. Three-pointer, no good. For Austin, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Sissoko. Ford 3. He can't hit that time. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. There's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the away team, James Bouknight. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And for the Spurs, they're shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. There's a screen. Here's Flynn. Counted from distance. And that'll tie this game up.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Pass to Mooney. The shot off that time. Good D by Clark. And Austin shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Mamukelashvili. Here's Flynn. And another 3 for Austin.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
From the arc. Austin grabs a miss. Mamukelashvili's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Here's Peterson. Six to shoot. Oh, he tries a 3. That shot missing. Gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Bouknight fires in the triple.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Here's Flynn. Pass to Clark. Here's Mamukelashvili. Here's Flynn. Clark outside. Here's Peterson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Tyson. Here's Mooney. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Peterson. Here's Mamukelashvili. Here's Flynn. And the 3 off target. Gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th.
At the line for the away team, Darlon. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Austin, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter. From behind the arc. No luck on that one. Shooting just 37% in the game. Pass to Tyson. High arcing shot. Here's Flynn. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. Flynn's got 14 points here in the 2nd half.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Mooney. Hey, from beyond the arc. Austin grabs the miss. Clark's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 6-point Austin lead.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Mooney. Here's Tyson. And the layup falls.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Back to Flynn. The 3. It's not going to go for him.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
Questionable shot selection on that dude. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Here's Peterson.
The ball goes to the away team.
Shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the 4th quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for the away team. Number 50 at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
1:49 left in the fourth. Pass to Clark. Here's Flynn. Clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. Here's Mooney. Clark covers. To tie it up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul, 4th team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 50, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
In a close game, every point matters. Terrific focus at the line there to help them keep pace.
Here's Flynn. He shoots a 3. Not going to go that time. Shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Mooney. Oh, and they take the lead. Here's Flynn. 1:04 left in the final quarter. Looking to end the run. That shot off. Shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. It falls!
Number 50.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Peterson.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it out.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
With the fadeaway. Austin grabs a miss.
Well, Ryan, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
From 7. That one no good. And They need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for the away team, Darlong. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
To even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Here's Flynn. And once again, off the mark by Austin.
And that's a low percentage shot. And I'm sure he knows that.
And those are the type of shots that teams try and coach is crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Number 50, 2 shots.
Get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Launches it from deep. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.